Hello everyone, this is Moschophoros of the Legends and Friends Guilds. Welcome back to another one of my Dungeon Boss videos. Today I'm going to show you how to use Solaris on a pretty decent auto-run team. And what we're going to run today is Babel Mountain is open and Gladiator's Pit is open, so we're going to auto-run the two of those to see what a Solaris team can do. So, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see, go to Boss Island. I'm going to open up Babel Mountain. We'll do that one first. And the team I'm going to use is Grog in first position. His 3 AoE attacks are really good at clearing most rooms. Also have Jabber in second position. Jabber's job is to increase Grog's crit. He also can have a pretty powerful attack on his own if he gets a turn. I put Solaris in third. She's my new Beast Team healer. I used to use Yasmin, but we're going to go with Solaris now. She not only has the chance to revive the entire team if they don't make it, her first special heals the team. She also gives each beast 20% increase in their HP based on the number of other beasts. So if I understand that right, my beast should be getting 80% increase in their HP, if I understand that right. And I put Pygnius in last position. He improves the crit damage of all of his allies. So between Jabber and Piggy, Grog's AoE should be doing quite a bit of damage. So let's go ahead and jump on in. And we're going to use the new auto-run feature. Not the basic attacks, but we're going to use all attacks for this one today. That way Grog gets to use all of his AoE attacks. Notice I also buffed the speed up to 2. We should be able to get through this in just under 2 minutes. So Grog does his AoE, room 1 complete, moving on to room 2. We did get shock there. Shock can be damaging to this team, but you know, if you keep clearing the rooms, Grog keeps one-shotting them, that shock is not going to be a big deal. The boss here sometimes takes a couple hits to get rid of. Let's see. I think he might be, yeah, he's immune to Solaris. But Piggy will step in, so I'm going to take a hit here. Fortunately, that didn't do too much. Grog will finish the job. So this boss room gave me a little bit of trouble. Nothing we can't handle. So Boss Island is now down to 6 rooms instead of 8. That'll get us through even faster. Piggy also gives characters Hog Wild, so a lot of times you'll see Solaris do a double attack there. Only a 50% chance, so it didn't happen that time. There's Grog's AoE, nearly one-shot the room. Jabber will clean up. And now we're in the boss room. Last time I ran this, Grog one-shot the entire room. And how did he do this time? How did he do this time? Yep, he one-shot the entire room. So there it is, Boss Island, done. Alright, so we're going to go over to Gladiator's Pit next. Go ahead and run that one. Let's see. Like that you get a totem every time now. So, go over to Gladiator's Pit. And we're going to run the exact same team in the exact same order. We're going to run it, again, double speed. And we're going to use the auto run that uses all attacks. So, this goes so fast I may miss the sparklies. These heroes are a little bit more powerful. You're less likely for Grog to one-shot the entire room, but he usually takes everybody down close enough that the rest of the team can finish the job. So the last time I ran this, I made it through in just about 2 minutes. Might have been a little over 2 minutes. Gladiator's Pit, not as much trouble as it used to be. So there's Grog getting the Hog Wild on his basic, thanks to Piggy. We'll show you the runes and the stats on my guys after we're done here. I do have some of these guys runed for PvP, so they are more heavily runed than I would normally rune up my PvE teams. But I'm having so much fun with this team right now that everybody but Jabber's runed up pretty darn good. Jabber's kind of so-so right now, but he's runed up good enough for him to do his job here. And as I said, his main job is just to increase Grog's crit by 25%. Hey, the treasure rooms are back. Hey, and I got a good one with Lupina. It's a good day. Alright, 2 rooms left. Alright. As I said, these heroes are a bit more powerful, hard to one-shot this room. Grog's got plenty of backup, though. Oh, I miscounted. Now there's 2 rooms left. Alright. And on to the boss room. I remember Aiello used to give me some trouble. Not so much trouble these days. Yep, she's done. And Grog will finish the other guy. So there it is. We just auto-ran Babel Mountain, followed by Gladiator's Pit. And all in all, that took me about 5 minutes to run them both. About 5 minutes to run both dungeons. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out my heroes, see what kind of stats and abilities and runes they have. So we're going to start with Grognog. I had him in first position. Where's Grog at? There he is. Okay, so we'll look at his abilities here first. He's got this new ability called Beastly Fun. So when he's on a team with Solaris, Snow Day gives him 2 buffs. So that way on 2 of his AoEs, he gets to consume Snow Day with that extra added effect. So that makes his AoE attacks even more powerful thanks to Solaris. That's the main thing we wanted to look at on him. Notice his attack isn't that great, 4,300. His health is pretty good. He's built to last, so he's got 9k health. Go ahead and look at his runes now. Greater Champion rune there for some defense. Superior Bulwark for more defense. Again, I built him tanky. That Superior Incineration rune that was given away during the boss invasion, I added that to him. That way his AoE attacks, the ones that are melee anyway, have the Burning Touch on them. Greater Champion rune with the electric skin, so if he gets attacked, it's a good way to get some shock on your opponents. And then a Greater Champion rune just to kind of buff his crit a little bit. So that's Grog. We'll go ahead and take a look at Jabber because he was in second position. Jabber has this Pack Fury that increases the crit by 25% for all beast allies. That's pretty handy. His Flesh Shredder can be pretty good if you're facing non-armored opponents. And the key here, I like the Beastly Hunger. When he's on a team with Solaris, he gets to lifesteal 50% of the damage dealt. So this will help him survive if he ever gets hit. Taking a look at his stats here, his attack's under 3k, not all that. His health is, only about 6k. Again, he's not the most powerful member of the team, but he plays an important support role. Got his crit to 50% there. We'll take a look at his runes. His runes are not nearly as good. Greater Aegis there. That's a leftover rune. Dodge, I'm not sure what that's going to do me, but there it is. Improved Vampiric rune, so a little more life steal is really all that does. Planning rune to give him some defense. Aegis rune for more defense. And Superior Power rune just to give his attack a little more boost. So there's Jabber for you. We'll go look at Solaris next. I was able to get her to 4 stars during the event. I didn't get her any higher. So let's see. We have the Mythical Beast. That's the ability that buffs the HP of her beast allies by 20% per beast. So like I said, if I understand that right, that's 80% increase. So that's pretty important there. See the Fiery Soul, yeah, she's immune to spirit and fire attacks. That didn't really come into play during that dungeon. And all of my beasts have the pack tactics, so if a beast gets attacked, there's a chance that allied beasts will retaliate. So a lot of free attacks that way. Alright, so we'll look at her stats here. 3,400 attack, not that great. Health 7,500 or so. I'm still in the middle of building her. She's not quite where I want her to be. But mostly using the runes I had left on her. So she's got a Greater Power rune for some attack, Greater Destruction rune. I'm trying to diversify my rune build a little bit in anticipation of the combat revamp, so I don't want to be like all attack or all damage reduction. I want to have a nice mix of stats if I understand how the combat revamp is going to work, so we'll see how that goes. Greater Power rune, again with a mix of offensive stats. Superior Bulwark rune to give her a bit of defense. And a Greater Duelist rune for some more attack. A little bonus health on that one. So that's what Solaris looks like at the moment. Plenty of room to build on her. And in fourth position I had Pygneus. So let me pull Pygneus back up. Yep, there he is. Alright. So we'll go ahead and look at his traits first. The Hog Wild. So each of the other beasts, including himself, have a 50% chance of getting a extra attack on a basic attack. As you saw there during those runs, I used more of the special attacks than the basic, but this is a nice backup ability. That was super important when you only had the basic attack auto run. Here is that Team Precision that boosts the crit damage for all allies. So Jabber's giving everyone 25% bonus chance to crit. So a lot of my guys are 65 to 75% chance. And then Piggy here is going to increase the damage from that. And then not so useful here in the dungeons, but probably useful in PvP. So hopefully we'll be testing that one out soon. He gets that taunt when he's with Solaris to open up a dungeon. Alright, to look at his stats, almost 4K attack. He's looking pretty good. Health, about 7K. I got his crit at 50%. I like his crit multiplier. It's up above 250%. So some of his attacks can actually be pretty good. We'll look at his runes. He's runed up pretty well right now. So Superior Destruction rune. He's got a Superior Battle rune. Lots of attacks. Superior Tactics. Yeah, kind of a mix of stats there. Superior Champion rune with the electric skin. That was given away during the last PvP season, so I like that on him. And lastly, the Superior Power rune. Just a few attack stats on that one. So that is Pygmeus. Alright, so I want to thank everyone for watching this video. Have fun with Solaris. She really opens up a lot of possibilities. With this beast team right here, I've been able to auto run just about every dungeon I've faced. I've been able to auto run without any difficulty. I look forward to Pestilence Spiral being open tomorrow, and over the weekend I'm going to see what she can do in the other Boss Island dungeons. I've been having fun with her in boss mode as well. Lich Lord boss mode, the boss level, stormed right through it without any issue. So having a lot of fun with this team. Hope you have fun with it as well. Alright, so have fun out there.